Hello, everybody. We will be flying up. I spelled it wrong. Um, a Another mission on Hell Over Korea. I'm getting my plane name right because I spelled it with K's and it's not K's. It is C's. Anyway, we will be flying this Slicka Chicka. We have yet to have a really good mission, but here it is. That'll be their first mission again. Not 11th. Not even come close to 11. Okay. They're all day early, so we'll put that there. I'm going to keep the same names because just I'm not going to keep re-rolling for one mission campaigns. These guys will eventually get the feet off the ground. Um, we're going to roll for November 50 missions. 6, Kangye, interdiction. And I will put the plus in there indicating that is Mig Alley. And also, while we're at it, I probably ought to go check, get ahead of myself, but anyway, do it anyway on the gazetteer. It is not an extra, so that's fine. Stream position will be, well, we're okay. Okay, so we will be tail bomber. I have not been tail bomber yet. All right, and we're going to go to expected resistance 7, 8, 7. Going to be heavy. Oops, one die, not two. Whew, still going to be heavy. Nice. Just I'm trying to get a. I am desperately trying to get a complete mission here. All right, I'm not filling in my. And these are all medium altitude too. Medium. Okay, conjugate enter. Bomber mission 1. 1 day. Heavy. All right, let's get back to it. Escorts availability, hopefully 7, 8. Yes, we will get availability. All right. So everything except landing times, we will get them next. Gazetteer. Japan. Water in Japan. Water, water. Water UN. Water UN. And then we're back to communist. That's usually the standard array here. We'll black out 10. I'm doing all this on my log sheet, which I'll flash over here in a little bit. All right, and water, water. Water Japan, and we're going backwards, and Japan. Okay, and again we have minus 201. That seems to be pretty standard. All right, here's what I've been doing. This is my log sheet. Just put everything in here as where positioning is. Black out the zones we're not going to get into, and down in the combat area I put the modifiers, just so you're wondering what's clicking and what's happening. There it is. We go to starting the mission, takeoff times. We have a day mission, so we're going to roll one die 6. We get 4, which is a day and night. And that will put us in all zones day except 3 to 1 coming back, unless we have to abort. All right, take off. We take off okay. Also, we will be using this made by Andre Fantozzi, and we are after Cangier, which is right over there. Face our bomber the proper direction. We take off okay, which means we're going to move to zone 1 okay. We will be using which makes us low altitude. Pressurization will be off. Auto. We've used up 3 fuel, 1 for the takeoff and 2 for moving to a new zone with bomb, or not, yeah, moving new zone with bombs. Weather in the zone. Pardon me while I check things off a second. Just making sure I didn't mess this up. Close call, accident, mid-air collision, malfunction. Okay, yeah, we don't have to worry about that. Okay, weather in the zone 4 is good. Now with a fun navigation. Pilotage first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we will have that. We roll a 2, which means we get 3. Alright, dead reckoning. We roll a 2 again. 3, 2. 2 will give us an inaccurate. We'll lose 2. Celestial navigation. 2, 1, 2. No observation. And radio. 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll gain 1. So we're going to go into 4-8 with a modifier plus 2. We roll a 5, so we're on course. And we will check for a random event. And we roll a 6, there'll be none. We move to medium altitude. We're going to keep our pressurization on. It now goes to on. We use up 4 fuel because we climbed and moved to another zone. We check for weather. Weather in the zone will be 8, poor. Navigation, pilotage, 5, 6, 7. And we are not over all water, so 7 is going to be an observation, and we're going to gain 3 again. Celestial navigation, 1, 2. Hold on, I messed that one up. 1, 0, going to be a -2. Celestial, 3. No observation. Radio, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to add 1, so we will have 2 again. And we roll a 1, which gives us a 3. Barely stay on course this time. Rolling for a random event, almost, but not quite. And we move to zone 3. Getting away from doing that. In zone 3, we are completely over water. Weather and its ups were medium, and our pressurization will remain on. We use up another 2 fuel because we are now staying at altitude. The weather will be 5, 6 for being poor before. We go to good weather. I'm going to check our pilotage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -3 is 2. No observation possible. Dead reckoning. 1, 2, 1, -2. So that's going to hurt. Celestial navigation. 6, 7. Observation obtained. We roll a 5. We get +1. That'll help. Radio navigation. 3, 4, 5, 6, because we're still in zones 1 to 5, so we get another add per 1, so we go into this with no modifier, and we roll a 1, of course we did, so we are now off course. We're going to roll for random event, no random event, and we move to zone 4, which is still over water. Going to stay at medium altitude. We're going to keep our pressurization on. We've used up 2 more fuel. We're going to roll for weather. 4, that's still good. We're going to roll for pilotage. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. -3 for water is 5. We got observation. We roll 4, so we get a +3 this time. Good. Dead reckoning 6, 7, 6. Add 2 more, we go up to +5. Celestial navigation 4, 5. Observation obtained. We roll a 5. We add another one, that's +6. So we're automatic right now. Radio 6, that's going to be another one. So we're going to gain 1 more. So we're automatically going to be on navigation. Now we'll check fuel consumption. We need to, if we roll 5 or 6, we use an extra fuel. We did not, so we just had a minor course adjustment to get back on. We roll for random event. There is none. We enter zone 5, which is our formation zone. And we will keep it medium altitude. And we will keep our pressurization on. We use 2 fuel. The weather in the zone will be 5. Good again. Good, because this is our formation zone. We need that on course. Pilotage 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are over UN and water now. So 6 is observation obtained. We get that +3. Dead reckoning 4, 5, 4. We get +2. Celestial navigation 1, 2. No observation possible. 2 for radio. 3, 4, 5. Add another 1. So that again is going to be a on course, which is good because we need to form up and we got fighters and everything involved in this, and we will definitely need them. 9 will be no random event. We will roll for a formation assembly. 7. If weather zone is good, assembly goes well, and a tight formation is built. So we will put tight. That'll help us later. And also, now we're looking for a fighter escort. We'll roll here 1 die, no modifications. 3. We get that. We roll another die. We get a 3 again. We subtract 3 because we're on table 2-1 missions, so we get an F-80 shooting star. Which is better than nothing. We move to zone 6. We're staying at medium altitude. We're keeping our pressurization on. We use another 2 fuel. Weather in the zone is good. We are in formation, so we don't have to roll for any of that navigation. There is no random event. And we roll on to zone. I thought I fixed that. Give me a second. I need my visual cues or I tend to forget things. I could have sworn I fixed that. Oh well, I didn't. I'm fixing it now. Oh, I did fix it. I'm gonna keep doing this on the ones I save under the aircraft, and it never goes back to my template. So we'll have to fix that up later. All right, enough fiddling around. Move to zone 7. In zone 7, we are starting to enter enemy territory, or at least where fighters can be found. We're going to stay at medium altitude. We're now going to turn our pressurization off due to the possibility of combat. So everybody's going to have to go on oxygen. We're using up another 2 fuel. The weather in this zone is 8 poor, which is actually I'm not going to complain about. We're in formation. We're going to roll for random event. There will be none. We go down to the combat, pressurization is off, and on auto. Resistance expected is heavy. We will roll 2d6, 3, 4, 5. To -2 goes back down to 3. Weather and zone is poor, goes down to 2. Tight formation goes down to 1. Shooting star takes us to 0. No resistance is zone. Don't get cocky. I had none last flight, and we got shot down by the first flak that hit us. We are medium altitude again. We're going to go into zone 8. Medium altitude, we'll keep our pressurization off because we could see resistance. We're using up 2 more fuel. The weather in the zone will be 6, good weather. That sucks because that's going to make it easier for the fighters to find us. We are in formation. We're going to roll for a random event. There will be none. We will go down to the combat. Pressurization will remain off. We're going to roll for resistance. 2d6. Wow. Snake eyes. That's going to be none, I believe. 2. We go 2, 4 for being heavy. It's a 0 zone, so we stay at 4. We lose 1 for tight formation, go to 3. And we lose 1 for shooting star, go to 2. There you have it. None. And we will move on to our target zone, zone 9. We're going to stay at medium altitude. We will keep pressurization off. We use up 2 more fuel, down to 17. The weather in the zone will be 10, 4. We're in formation. We're going to roll for a random event. No random event. And we will go down to the combat again. We'll keep our pressurization off. We're going to roll for resistance. This is a 1 zone. We roll an 8 this time. 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, 9, 8. 8 will be 2 communist fighters. And we will be rolling here, and it is MiG Alley, so we're rolling +1. 9, 10, Soviet MiG-15. And the second one will be 4, 5. Oh, nice. If any fighter escort is present, rolled for aircraft does not appear, so we only get that 1. So I'll put an NA down there. Alright, so let's get the Soviet MiG-15 down here anyway. And we're going to find out where he's coming in from. Area of attack. Stay away from that dog pile. 8, thank you. 1030. Angle of attack. Okay, angle of attack. 1030, we're going to add 1. I think I played that wrong before. I think I was ganging them up on there, and I see now that you're not allowed to do that. I got used to where target for tonight and target for today where you're allowed to, but with jets, I guess they're flying so fast that you can't have them in the same one. Alright, 4, level, 5, high. 1030 high. Defensive fire. Forward upper and aft upper. Again, I do not roll for who's firing them until we actually do some damage, because it won't matter. It's very difficult to hit these jets. Fighter pilot skill, 10. Average. Defensive fire, we'll go at the aft upper first. 5 is going to be a miss. And the forward upper, 6. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a miss. Yes. So, they get to come at us. Communist comes in. No modifications, 1030 high. He needs a 9 or more to hit us. And he gets an 8, so that'll be a miss. Alright. And successive attacks, they're only eligible if they hit, so off he runs. Okay, so that's fine. I can deal with that. We now move to bombing. Visibility. We don't have searchlights as daylight. Visibility will be 6. Weather in the zone is poor. Doesn't matter. So we get no modifiers. 6 applies, so we get clear. Flak amount, 2. 3. Light flak. Flak result, we're going to be rolling 3 times on this chart. 7's a miss, 6 is a miss, 9's a miss. Damage none, bomb run. 1 die. Man, I can't buy a die roll on these bomb runs. Well, we go up to 2. But that's still not enough to do it. That's still off target. And we roll a 10, which is 0. And we go face the flak again. And this time we roll 4, 3, 4, medium flak. First roll, 10, misses. Second roll, 6, misses. Third roll, 8, misses. That's me not typing well, pardon me. Medium. No damage. Now we go back to our combat. Keep our pressurization off and on auto. Resistance expected. Heavy. We roll a 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 7, 2 communist fighters. Alright. Again, we're rolling +1. 12 Soviet MiG-15. And the second one will be 6, 7 China Yak 9. MiG-15 and a Yak 9 China. All right. Area of attack. We'll start with the MiG. 8, 1030. We'll go to this guy. Actually, we got to go back and do something on this chart. We need to roll one die. If the results less than the numbers rolled, the fighters appear together. 1. So they do appear together. And the next angle we'll attack, stay away from that 5, is a 9, 6 o'clock, so the yak will be coming in from 6. Alright. 4, level, 5, high. He's going to be coming in 1030 high again. We already know who's going to be doing the defensive fire there. Guy at 6 o'clock will be coming in from, we subtract 1 on 6 o'clock, so that's going to be 3. That'll be level. Alright. Defensive fire. Well, we need 6 o'clock level now. Aft lower and the tail. Okay. Now we go to a fighter pilot's status or skill. We'll try the MiG first. 8. It's going to be average. We'll go down to the yak. Gets a 9. He's Chinese, so that'll go down to 8. He's average. Defensive fire. Let's start with the Soviet and go with the forward upper this time first. That's a miss. And we'll go with the aft upper. 9. That's close enough to check. 9. Nothing. It's going to be a miss. And at 6 o'clock, we'll go with the aft lower. 5 is a miss. And the tail gunner, 7. 8 for a yak. 9, 10 for just barely misses. Oh boy. Okay. They come after us. We'll start at 1030. He again has no modifiers, and he will be needing a 9 to hit. He misses. There's no collisions. Return him to deck. And 6 o'clock, level. Getting away from my paperwork. Defensive fire, we missed. Offensive fire, we got a miss. And the yak, 6 o'clock. You need just 7 or more. And he rolls a 3. He too will miss. I'll take that. All right. No multipliers, no damage, no nothing. And that reminds me, I could have, and I slipped up. On the first pass through, I could have put the tail gunner on a passing shot. We were allowed to do that. And I messed that one up. All right, so we moved back to zone 8. Actually, I forgot to do the return trip on 9, which is -1 fuel. Weather's still poor. We're in formation. We only roll once in there, if I'm not mistaken, so I don't think we have to do any more at that. Medium. We're staying at medium. We're going to keep that off. We're going to go and use another fuel. Weather in the zone. Seven, 8 will be poor again. We're in formation. Random event. 8 will be none. We check for combat again. Pressurization will remain off. We're going to check for resistance. And we will have 10. Not good. 11, 12. This is a 0 zone. Stays at 12. Goes down to 11. Goes down to 10. Goes down to 9. Goes up to 10. 3 communist fighters. And they will all come at us at the same time again. So, first one will be 5, 6, China Yak 9. Second one will be 2, 3, none A. Does not appear. Third one will be 7, 8, another China Yak 9. Not that scary, says he right now. So we'll get 2 out of the 3. Direction of attack 10, 9 o'clock for the one, 6, 1:30 for the other. Alright, angle of approach 9 o'clock, no modifier, be coming in for low. 1:30, we're going to add 1, and he will come in at high. I should have left that up. I'm going to move this off screen, just have to deal right now. 1:30 high, defensive fire, forward upper and aft upper. And I'm going to use my tail gunner on a passing shot, and I forgot to put that on there. I got to go in and put that passing shot and jams on them. And all gunners need to get the jam, and all of them need to get ace. Okay. And for the 9 o'clock low, forward out lower targets. So every gun is going to be blazing. Okay, let's start over here. We go to fighter pilot skill 9. These are both Chinese. That goes to 8, stays average. 5 goes down to 4, which will make him green. Defensive fire, we'll start with the aft lower. 10, that's going to be a hit. We're against a yak, which is +1. And we're at 9 o'clock, which is another +1. So that's definitely a hit. Hit damage against a yak 9. That's my after lower, so no modification. FBOA. And the second one, forward lower, 11. That's going to be a hit. And against the Yak 9, that's going to be 7. FBOA. And these guys are a little bit sturdier than what we are used to. So each of these, you have to have 4 total hits to be destroyed. So he is 7 is another FBOA. He is gone. So we'll give forward lower. This is where we're going to roll for it. Forward lower at the 10:30. At the 9 o'clock low. Either the CFC or the left gunner. Well, odds evens. Odds CFC will get the K. So next to here we will put and and 130 high. Defensive fire, KIA. And second one, okay. Forward upper, miss, aft lower, aft upper. 9, 10 for yak, 11 for green, that's going to be a hit. Damage, yak 9, and that is our aft upper. 6, FPOA. So if nothing else, at least he won't attack us. So he's not going to attack us. He will, however, have to fly by and put up with our tail gunner, and that's going to be a mess. So FPOA. Excuse me. Sorry about that. There is no offensive fire, and we will roll on. First time I've made it through all that. Don't get cocky yet. We are moving into zone 7, getting closer to our own area. Medium altitude, we'll keep our pressurization off. We'll use up another fuel. That takes us down to 14. We still got plenty of fuel. We're going to roll for weather, and that's going to be a 5 is going to be good. We are in formation. We're going to roll for a random event. No random event. We are keeping our pressurization off. Resistance in the zone. 4, 5, 6. It's a -2. Goes back down to 4. 3, 2, 3, none. Nice. So we'll meet no resistance. We will move to, I'm actually going to have a survival rate here. Move to zone 6. We're at medium altitude. We're going to turn our pressurization on. Use up another fuel. Check for weather. Weather's going to be good. We're going to be in formation. Roll for a random event. No random event. Going to go to zone 5. Zone 5s are for formation zone. We're going to go in there at medium altitude. We're going to keep our pressurization on. We're going to use up one more fuel. We're going to check for weather. 8 will turn to poor. We are going to now check for, because we're unforming. Is that right? We're going to have to start rolling for our navigation again. 6, 7, 8. Still day. We got observation. 4 is +3. And we go to Dead Reckoning. 2, 1, -2. We go to Celestial Navigation. We get 4. Observation obtained. We get a 1. -1. We go to radio navigation. 4, 5. And we are now in zone 5, 6, 7. So we get a +1. So we're going to have a +1 modifier going into the course determination. That'll be 5. We are on course. I'm going to roll for random event. No random event. Flirting with it, but we didn't get it, which is good. We're going to go to zone 4. Zone 4, we are all over water. Medium altitude, keep our pressurization on, use up another fuel. Check for weather, adding 1 because it was poor last time. 8 and 9 keeps us at poor. We're going to roll for navigation, pilotage, 3, 4, 5. And we are now still daylight, 5. Where overall water goes down to 2, no observation possible. Dead reckoning, 4. Goes down to 3. 3 is a +2. Celestial navigation, 3. No navigation, or no observation rather. 4 for radio. 5, 6, 7. Going to add 1, so a +3. That's going to be on course. Roll for a random event, no random event. And we're going to move into zone 3. In zone 3, it is now night. We're going to stay at medium altitude. We'll keep our pressurization on and automatic. We're going to use up another fuel, puts us down to 11. We have plenty. We're going to check for the weather in the zone, adding 1, which is poor again. And we're going to check for navigation. Oops. 3, 4, 5. Goes down to 2 because we're over water. That'll be no observation possible. Dead reckoning. 3, 2. Inaccurate goes to -2. Not doing good. Celestial. 6. And it is nighttime now. It goes up to 7. We roll a 3. We get a +1. And we go to radio nav. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to add 1 more, so we'll go in no modification on 4, 8. We get a 4. We stay on course. We roll for random event. We get none. And we move to zone 2. Zone 2, we're going to stay at medium altitude. We're going to keep our pressurization on. We're going to use up 1 more fuel. We're going to check for weather in the zone. 7, 8 will be poor again. We're going to check for navigation. Again, it's nighttime. 2, 3, 4. Nighttime goes down to 2. No more observation. Dead reckoning. 6, 5. Get a +2. Celestial navigation. 2, 3. No observation. Radio. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. +1. So we'll have a +3 modification. To 5, we will stay on target or on course. We're going to roll for a random event. There will be none. and we will fly into the last zone. I'm going to go down to low altitude. We're going to turn off our pressurization. We're going to use up another fuel. I'm going to check for the weather in the zone. It is 10, 11, bad, not good. Impact of bad weather. I'm going to use another fuel on this too, just to try to get around it. Roll 2, -1 goes to 1, so we're going to have safe. I thought there was a penalty for bad weather finding your zone. That might be. Bear with me a second. I'm going to pull up B29 quick and see if it's there that I have it. Bear with me. I thought I had this. Out of formation. There we go. Off course and designated target zone. Doesn't say anything about landing, so okay, I'll close that one out. And then I got to remember to try to put that into here. Don't close that, we'll lose the game. All right, so we rolled. We got bad weather. We are safe right now, so we don't have to worry about anything more than that. Now we do got to try to land this bird, though, and we're going to have some pretty poor 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 7, 6. Observation obtained. Oh, of course we did. We rolled that in wonderful one, which gives us a -3. Dead reckoning. 6, 5, 4. +2 makes up some of it. Celestial navigation. 1. I was hoping for this one. 0, -1, 0. No observation possible. Radio. 1. Wow. 0, 2, 3. No, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get that +1. So we'll at least have a 0. Course determination. 3. On course. So we will not have to worry about being off course. Random event. None. And we are going to land. And landing. Putting the bird down. Ending the mission. We roll a 5. We have no damage whatsoever. We do have bad weather, so we're going to go down to 2. That's going to suck. But 2 is crew safe, B-29 safe, so we have a safe landing, successful mission. Well, successful in the fact, other than the fact that we didn't put any bombs on target. Um, I think that translates into a draw, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll take a win. So Slicka Chicka makes it through, and thanks for joining me. We'll see you all next time.